part of this evolution. From algorithmic trading to risk management, AI has the potential to revolutionize the financial sector, making it more efficient, transparent, and accessible.
We are honored to have such an exceptional lineup of experts with us today who will shed light on the many applications and strategies in finance. To kick things off, I would like to invite our respected rapporteur for the day, Dr. Veena Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, VSK University, Ballari, to formally welcome everyone and introduce our esteemed guest.
Good afternoon, all distinguished delegates, respected chairperson, Dr. Ishwar P. Sir, esteemed keynote speaker, Dr. Paramashivaya Sir, fellow academicians, industry experts, and dear participants. It's my privilege and honor as the rapporteur for the session to warmly welcome you all to the Technical Session 2 Finance, an integral segment of this international conference that brings together some minds to explore the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in the domain of finance. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, AI is not merely a tool, but a strategic enabler reshaping how organizations manage risk, detect fraud, optimize investments, forecast trends, and enhance decision making. Finance, being the backbone of business excellence, stands at the front foot of this digital revolution. So this session will shed light on how AI-powered algorithms and analytics are driving accuracy, efficiency, and innovation in financial management and decision making. So it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed keynote speaker for Technical Session 2 Finance, Dr. P. Paramashivaya Sir, a distinguished academician, a prolific researcher, and an inspiring leader in the field of commerce and finance. Sir holds an impressive academic record with over 32 years of teaching and administrative experience. He has served in numerous leadership roles in charge vice chancellor and author and 78 edited volumes and over 200 conference presentations at both national and international levels. Recognized globally, he has chaired technical sessions and presented papers at prestigious institutions such as Tokyo University, Japan, Oxford University, UK, and BITS Pillai, Dubai campus, and Time Jiang University, Vietnam, winning multiple Best Paper awards as well. His achievements have also been honored with the Lifetime Achievement in Education Leadership Award 2024. Beyond academics, his ongoing ICSSR funded research on the impact of electric vehicles on the automobile industry reflects his forward-looking approach to emerging economic and business issues. Today, Dr. Paramashivaya Sir will share his insights on the transformative role of AI in finance, an area where technological innovation is redefining strategies for business excellence. So, on behalf of the department and organizing committee, I heartily welcome you to this session, sir. Thank you. I request Dr. Jyotirlinga sir to present flower to sir. It's my great honor to introduce another distinguished guest, the chairperson for Technical Session 2, Dr. Ishwar P. Sir, an eminent scholar, seasoned academician, and respected leader in the fields of finance, accounting, banking, professional teaching and research experience. Dr. Ishwar P. has made significant contributions to commerce education and financial research. He currently serves as professor in the Department of Commerce at Mangalore University and has also rendered his service as acting vice chancellor of the university, coordinator of the chair in rural banking, and leader of several academic initiatives. His research expertise is well recognized both in reputed journals and extensive presentations in conferences across diverse themes. and other 10 book chapters from corporate social responsibility and capital markets to banking reforms and sustainable finance. He has guided 12 PhD and MPhil scholars contributing to the growth of future academicians and researchers. Dr. Ishwar P. addressing pressing socio-economic and financial issues. As chairperson of this session, Dr. Ishwar P. Sir brings not only academic depth but also an inspiring leadership presence that will guide our discussions on AI-powered innovations and transforming finance landscape. So, I request all the audience to join in the hands together to welcome Dr. Ishwar P. Sir. I request Dr. Siddhappa Sir to welcome Sir by offering a flower. I thank everybody for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that warm welcome and insightful introduction. I also welcome you, ma'am. Now, we are about to hear from our keynote speaker, Dr. Paramashivaya Sir, Professor, Department of Studies in Commerce, Tumkur University, Tumkur, who will share their valuable insights on the role of AI in shaping the future of finance.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Highly respected our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Munraju and all the professors of Ballari University, delegates, research scholars, students, friends, and all the delegates who have come from different parts of the state and also other states. After the lunch, the topic should be a very difficult to convince the audience. But as on today, India is a country of 144 crore population. We are having around 116 crore mobile connections. Out of 106 lakh people are involved in the day trading. 7 lakh people are involved in day trading. And also we are going to follow 11 rule. When the 11 o'clock stock crashes, same thing will crash up to 4 o'clock. When the 11 o'clock the stocks are increased, same trend will come. We are having the formula of 357, we are having the formula of 469, we are having the formula of 246. Some days back, some years back, our Professor Virishi Sir has said about the generation gap of the things which is going to take place in the various things. Anyhow, I wish you advance 79th years of Independence Day celebration to all of you. From the gaining independence of the financial autonomy in the recent years, everything we are using the ChatGPT and artificial intelligence in taking the most optimistic decisions, where we are going to talk about the rational way of things which is going to take place. When you take the example of the MRF tires, 20 years back the face value of the tire is 10 rupees, as on today it is 6,26,000. So when you are going to talk about the decision making of the process in the financial making, and we are using technology based driven economy which is going to take place for increasing the efficiency. So my slides and my presentation is totally different. I don't go for this, I am showing the taking face value. How these things are going to take place, the decision making, because we are using the artificial intelligence for the things which is going to take place. When you take the example of the ICSE syllabus, now CBSE and ICSE we are from the academic year 2025-26. So coding is becoming part and parcel of the students' activity to prepare homework and also so that they have give the less burden to the parents. So that may be a things which is going to take place in the various things, and how the consideration of the financial decision making, what may be the problem which is going to take place when you are going to talk place buy now pay later financial model. Maybe recently one of the case study conducted by one of the marketing agency in Bangalore. For interesting, I am going to share it. Morning 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock, Zomato delivers 1,10,000 breakfast in Bangalore. It is a Guinness record. 1,10,000 breakfast. And in one of the during holidays, Mantri Mall has taken the footprints of more than 7 lakh morning 9 o'clock to evening 10 o'clock. So this way, when we are going to talk about the investments opportunities, earlier we are talking about banker. Banker is a dignified beggar. Now banker, we cannot say everybody is going to, because yesterday's luxuries are converted into today's necessities. Car is not a luxury, iPhone is not a luxury. In Bangalore, Vascote plant, around 26,000 employees are working to manufacture around 7,200 iPhone 16 Pro every day, and 100% are exported to other countries. So these things which is going to take place, the regulatory technology are becoming a challenge of change in most of the things. How the integration of the existing systems which is going to take place, and how the reputation of the brand risk in the financial autonomy of the higher education institution or maybe companies, etc. 5,500 companies are listed in NSE, and most of the people who are investing every day, they are going to use the algorithm to calculate the P ratio, what maybe the Sensex is going to come down. And one of these reports we have expected 1,25,000 crosses by the end of December, the gold prices, 1,25,000. Because we are having around 36,000 tons of gold in the bank locker only. 36,000, whether we are using or not, I am not talking about. The risk assessment by using the technology is becoming challenge of change, whether we should believe the artificial intelligence, we should believe the teacher. Because we are talking about technology as a platform of all the areas where we are going to talk about. When we are going to talk about recently, Luckin Coffee, one of the Chinese coffee, it is going to give the much competition to the Starbucks, it is collapsed due to the mismatch of the artificial intelligence in the balance sheet. This may be one of the very important factors when we are going to analyze both positive and negative cons of the artificial intelligence in the machine learning. And also Wirecard, a German platform company, is also collapsed due to losses of balance sheet of 1.9 billion in December 2024 by using the more algorithm tables which is going to take place. How these things are going to take place, this session is going to give the platform to give how this making the things, maybe a revenue, maybe a profitability, maybe a cash flow, maybe operating efficiency, maybe a financial efficiency, maybe a supply chain perfume, supply chain profitability index, supply chain. You take the example of the DMart. DMart, they are managing more than 70 showrooms in Bangalore, in India. So the annual turnover of the DMart is more than 25,000 crores. When the 2-3 years back, when the company listed for 400 rupees, now it is crossing more than 5,000 rupees. The financial risk indicators, both which is going to take place, and also Indian fintech sector in the companies are also changing, because we are talking about lendtech companies. We are talking about lendtech companies like peer-to-peer lending, or it may be other things which is going to take place, like Razorpay, platform of the online payment, Razorpay, and also Google Paytm. This is also one of the where we are going to use the AI in the Google platform in the lendtech companies. And also we are talking about application protocol interface in the paytech companies. Paytech companies, which is the platform of the both things, maybe a phone pay, Paytm, etc., Airtel Payment Bank, etc. And also we are talking about wealth-tech companies. Wealth-tech companies like Grow, Zerodha, and robo-advisors, mutual fund platforms, everything you can invest in your mobile phone itself by IPO. When 5 years back or 6 years back, we had to go to stockbroker and take the application. There is a very big application. You have to write it around 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Now in a fraction of 2 minutes, you can fill the details in your platform, in the mobile, and you can go for like platforms of the mutual funds analysis in both P ratio. We are using the AI, and also registered tech companies like digital onboarding, anti-money laundering, ED is using. Enforcement Directorate is using anti-money laundering platforms, so that we are going to talk about the receipt and payments of the individual account holders, where the account holders is going to cross more than 5 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees per day. That's also one of the reasons where we are going to AI. And also we are talking about IBM, Fords, etc. They are using the risk analysis tool. Maybe IBM has started risk analysis tool in Manyata Tech Park by specialization of around 600 employees from January 1, 2025. So this is one of the where we are going to talk about things which is going to take place, and also Ministry of Agriculture of central government have started agri-tech companies for giving the technology based weather reports and also pesticides etc. for the farmers, like they have started cropping and also different platforms which is going two-wheeler policies, four-wheeler policy to take things which is going to take place. And also we have started non-fungible tokens, NFT platforms by the Government of India, by the Niti Aayog for the public fund management system for the payment of the things which is going to take place all over India. Because all this financial autonomy, financial things what we are going to talk about, because technology is changing. Today's newspaper will become tomorrow's waste papers. Unless and until technology-driven economy is going to be used in the financial tools by using the algorithm tool, it is when we are going to talk about the academicians, researchers, how these things are going to take place, what may be the pros and cons. It is a platform of learning which you are going to get the insight of the things which is going to take place. I am grateful to the organizers and also chairman of our technical session, Professor Ishwar, and also Madam, and also all the paper presenters and all the professors who have given me for finishing the presentation as well as possible. I wish you thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Paramashivaya sir, for that enlightening keynote address. We are sure all of us now have a deeper understanding of how AI is reshaping the financial landscape. We now open the floor for questions. If the audience have any, you can feel free to ask. I now hand over the session to our esteemed chairperson, Dr. Ishwar sir, Professor, Chairman and Dean, Faculty of Commerce, Mangalore University, Mangaluru, who will guide us through these paper presentations and moderate the discussions. Over to you, sir.
The first presenter
Very good afternoon to all. So we have received more than 50 research papers to present in this technical session. Now the research papers have to present their research papers in briefly. They have to give the hints about their objectives of the paper and research methodology used by research scholar and major findings and suggestions to the corporates or users. First paper presenter Ashwath Narayan K. The title is Development Impact on Indian Economy and Ecology.
Followed by the next presenter, I would like to call Mr. Basavaraj CA and Dr. Tejaswini K. And the next presenter would be Dr. Chakravarti. Please be ready for your presentation.
Good afternoon, respected delegates and respected paper presenters and distinguished faculty members and research scholars and my dear student friends. I am Dr. Tejaswini KC. Me and my husband did the research paper, a study on the awareness and utilization of AI tools in financial education among Generation Z. Being a millennial belongs to the generation, why I have chosen the Generation Z. Gen Z people means Generation Z were the digital era being evolved or started. So that's why I have chosen Generation Z people, even though I belongs to millennial generation. So what exactly the Generation Z? So Generation Z people, those who are born between the 1997 to 2012 people, I have analyzed so this is the introduction. So that is what I have told. The people who born between 1990
2012, those belongs to Generation Z. On the gap that the digital technology being upgrading, but the awareness is lacking. So wherever it might be, the Chat GPT and Gemini are well versed, but particularly in AI relating to finance, which are all the tools the certain people don't know. Wherever the my study area is down area, there the awareness is there, but when it comes to the question of applicability, there is a lack. So that's why instead of ChatGPT and instead of any other kind of things, particularly for AI tools in financial education, there should be certain campaigns need to conduct for the awareness creation regarding AI tools, particularly in financial education. As we all have, but when it comes to the applicability, there is lack. So that's the main intention. So these are the results and discussion. So as per the age, the 18 to 24 respondents were more, and when it comes to gender, the postgraduate students were more, and when it comes to educational level, the undergraduate students were more. So next is the descriptive statistics. When it comes to descriptive statistics, concepts into simple understanding. For that, there is a mean score is high. So that thing, so the first rank is being assigned for that, and the last rank is for where the mean rank score is less. For that statement, the mean score is less, and the third table is for the one-way ANOVA test. So in one-way test, I have been found the result as there is a awareness, but when it comes to applicability or certain other variables, there is a lag. So next. So these are the challenges and suggestions which I want to give. So when it comes to challenges, there is a limited familiarity with the specific tools. So if I ask the question for what is ARIA AI or just AI, can you be able to answer for this question? No, because these are the AI tools which are more familiar in finance area, but those were not familiarized with the people. So that's why there should be more awareness or the familiarity need to be created. And the next is low utilization despite awareness. So if there is an awareness, everyone will know. If there is no awareness, no one will know about the things. So that's why there should be more awareness should be created. And next is access is limited. That is, when it comes to educational institution, instead of ChatGPT and all, we have to make the students to enhance or we have to give suggestion. Instead of ChatGPT, whatever there is, we have to find out and we have to give them. And last is trust and privacy concerns. Whenever we are going to open the certain websites and all, the certain cookies will come. If the certain cookies will come, definitely the data theft will be going to happen. So this is everywhere. Wherever we are going to use AI, there will be data theft is there. So that's why that is also one of the challenge. And the one main suggestion I want to give is there should be a proper awareness regarding the AI tools has to be created in the educational institution. Then only whatever the AI technologies can be used in finance, those will be going to known by the students or known by the community. This is my presentation. Last, thank you. Last slide. Where
save and invest and protect and borrow and spend the money. This is the cycle of finance. So in this cycle of finance, we have to find out the proper AI technologies. Thank you. Thank you.
Next presenter is Mr. Satvik S, followed by Professor Anjaneyulu. Each presentation will be 4 + 1 minutes, and as soon as the bell rings, you have to conclude your respective topics.
A warm good afternoon to everyone, respected chairs of technical session and galaxy of academicians who are present today in today's virtual conference. I am Dr. Satvik S, along with my co-author Dr. Chakravarti. Today we are here to present on a paper entitled Unlocking a Value with AI, study on AI adoption in the financial services. So coming to the now in a present digital era, the technology has changed. So finance is emerging as a new area. So when it comes to AI, what exactly is AI? Artificial intelligence, it is a mimic of human intelligence. At the same time, it helps us to make a better informed decisions with reference to the finance. As we know that finance is called lifeblood of business. So in order to make a better decision, we need such kind of tools. In order to leverage the technology which is making for the better decision making, it automates the process, it analyzes the large data sets which is of noisy and improves decision making process, accuracy and personalization in our financial services. As the trends and one more thing, like the potential benefits, we need to look into when we are utilizing the AI. When we are using the AI, there are some of the pros and cons. So we need to understand what are the value drivers with the AI adoption. Next, to examine the challenges, major challenges which is posing threat to the finance industry. Then to look over all the trends, recent trends and developments if we adopt a finance. Next. So coming to the methodology, the present study is a purely qualitative based and content-based approach. The present study is utilized all about the secondary data from reviewed journals, indexed journals, then the industry reports I have collected, and we have structured the research article, which is a combination of articles which is related to the AI articles along with the finance combination, AI plus finance, artificial intelligence. Then inclusion, furthermore, also has used exclusive criteria and inclusive criteria. In case of inclusive criteria, only finance articles which is all related to the AI data, so that we concluded. Excluded criteria, all the empirical analysis which we are not unable to trace out the identity, so we excluded that. Coming to the one of the major objectives, that is the key applications of AI in the finance domain. So when it comes to the first, it is all about the credit decisions. Even the bankers or financial institutions, those who want to supply the funds for the business people, so they need to look at the credibility of the letter. So here, the credit decisions, even in terms of a fraud detection, basically when it comes to the finance, we need to detect the fraudulent practices. Nowadays, the cyber attacks, thefts, hacking, everything is going. In order to avoid that, we are using the AI tools. Then we want to construct effective portfolio, so we are using the AI tools. Apart from that, advisory services, robotic advisory services which help to make a better decision. The is a key criteria, like everyone should possess the bank account, should have an access to financial services. So that is important criteria. This is the broader areas where AI services can be extended. Next, coming to the AI and financial inclusion. So when it comes to the AI and financial inclusion, use of alternative credit services, that decisions can be taken. then unbanked to bank. That is possible with the help of technology. Whenever the technology usage is possible, wherever technology is accessible to everyone, we can achieve the objective of financial inclusion. And evidences, we have experiments, whatever they conducted in the domain. So coming to the, when we conduct the survey, recent trends with reference to the market outlook. So by 2033, it has increased. And coming to the challenges, data privacy, cyber security, these are the broad challenges which is associated with the when we execute or when we implement the AI in the finance domain, major threats of privacy. And one more thing, legal structural aspect has to be framed. So there should be a regulatory framework to monitor this. Apart from the ethics, yes. When it comes to the conclusion part, so AI is one of the powerful tools. It has a strategic, it helps to make a strategic decision. This technology enables us to make a better decision. Apart from that, AI is emerging as one of the technology that benefits the community in terms of usage of finance effectively. Optimum utilization of resources also possible with the help of usage of more AI. I take this opportunity to thank Department of Commerce, VSK University. Thank you, Anna. Any queries? I can just feel free to have a queries Q&A session, sir, if one. Thank you. Basically, I am alumni of the institute, sir. Currently, I am associated with DIM College, Paris. Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
Next presenter, Professor Anjaneyulu, followed by Dr. Sanjay and Sneha Jaiprakash Pandey. Professor Anjaneyulu. Next presenter, Dr. Sanjay, Dr. Ganesh, SR and Sulochana, followed by Dr. Sharanappa.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Sulochana, research scholar from Department of Commerce, Karnataka State, Akamadari, Women University. Followed by Women University. And my concept is the role of artificial intelligence in empowering financial inclusion. It is a conceptual state. My objective is natural language processing and predictive analytics that enable inclusive financial services. And my research methodology is followed by conceptual methodology, and the sources is took by secondary sources. AI technology is promoting financial inclusion. Artificial intelligence applies outreach to the financial excluded that help design financial systems that are smarter, more inclusive and responsive to the needs of marginalized populations. And AI also addresses information asymmetry by enabling to various online platforms and social networks that generate exclusive financial institutions. While there are concerns regarding AI role in its substantial as well as the fraud alerts. The findings of the study is AI expands the access to the undeserved populations and enables personalized, scalable financial services When the challenges are overcome like bias, privacy and digital infrastructure, AI truly helps the people to reach the adaptive, people-centric financial system when and privacy literacy. And the strategic use can advance the financial equity and empowerment. The suggestions are ensure ethical, fair AI with strong regulations, promote digital literacy in lower income areas, design linguistically and culturally inclusive AI, and integrate AI with microfinance and SHGs for wider impact. Thank you, Monica, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Next presenter, Mrs. Nazima Kausar. Next presenter, Ms. Neha J. Pandey. Number 6.
6.
Yes. Dr. Sanjay and Sneha Jayaprakash Pandey. Next presenter, Mr. Kiran Kumar Keri, followed by
Keri from Central Institute. I'm a research scholar, and I can proudly say that I was one of the PSQ product. I recently completed my MCOM year in 2021. Now, and I'm doing PhD under the supervision of Professor K. Padmasri. Investor survival in volatile markets and next slide. So in the recent many of the institutions, many of the MNCs and even government is issuing the green bond. Here the green bond is nothing but whatever the companies are raising the fund from the projects like renewable energy and electronic vehicles, clean transportation. So all these they are going to be invested in order to reduce the carbon emission in our environment. So this is playing a very vital role, and many companies have started to issuing the green bond. And as in my study, financial institutions. See, in India in the 2015, the first S Bank was the bank. It was issued the green bond for the first time in India, and later on many of the financial institutions have started investing. And here SBI is one of the bank which have issued major amount of green bonds. Next slide. Next. Check. So here objectives of the study. Here to examine the parameters around the event period to guide the investors in managing risk, and second objective to evaluate the effect of green bond issuance on share price by measuring the cumulative abnormal returns around the exchange rate. So here the data and methodology, I have implemented the event study methodology. I am taking 21 days of event window and estimation window is 200 days, and I have taken sample of total 10 companies. Among that 2 companies also are issued excluded, that is IRAD and IRC. So those are excluded because the green bond, when at the time of issuing the availability of share market data I excluded, and remaining all 10 companies. So among that SBI. So these are the banks, IDBI Bank. These are the institutions I have included in my study. Next slide. So this is the event study timeline. 0 is the event day, and taken event window of 21 days, and estimation window is 200 days. Next. Here the first objective of my study is here survival strategy of investors. So as I have done analysis, so no companies are given now, except one company, no company have given. Many companies subnormal was normal because of in EMH efficient market hypos. So efficient there was a semi-strong efficient market hypos was there. This signifies that the information already absorbed. So that's why after the issuance there was no effect of share prices. Next slide. Next. Ever been this one? Here volatility. HDFC was less volatile after issuing the green bond and Adani Green Energy Limited. So there was after the issuance of green bond, there was much derivative volatility was there, and remaining all they were showing moderate volatility after issuing of a green bond. So here the strategies for investors in the volatile market. So absence of exploitable returns when there is a less volatile it is suggested to that they can invest much on the company. If suppose there is a more volatile, it is suggested that we should have moderate or we should diversify the investments, and portfolio construction use a core or satellite model, core model and satellite, and sector diversification they can diversify if suppose much volatile is there, and asset class diversification, risk management, and shift decision making as well as goals. So these are the SBI has given significant result at alpha 10%. So it signifies that there is some effect of issuance of a green bond and its. So here the conclusion. This study analyzes the impact of green bond issuance on the stock price selected Indian firms using a equity methodology. It was a semi-strong form of EMI. See here, this finding suggests that after the issuance of a green bond, we cannot predict the profit, abnormal return for the short term, but it may give return for the long term. If we focus for a long term, we can get because the investors gain a profit. So this. Thank you.
Next presenter, serial number 30, Mrs. Pooja Yan. Next 40, Mr. Mallesh.
Good afternoon. My name is Mallesh. I belong to same university, that is MBA department. So my topic is stock price reaction to mergers announcement evidence from the banking sector in India. So coming to the introduction. So recently many Indian banks are announced mergers announcement. Suppose like recent years many Indian banks have joined forces through mergers. In this case, we have going to analyze three aspects. First one is financial performance. After merger announcement, how the company's financial performing. In another one, operational efficiency. Thereafter, we are going to check the stock prices impact. How that announcement create an impact on stock prices. So therefore, banking stock prices. So we have taken here 2018 to 2023 banks. Next. So in this approach, we are going to study the theory, that is EML theory. So this theory developed by Pharma in the year of 1965, where he formulated three forms of efficiency. One is weak form of efficiency, semi-strong form of efficiency, strong form. So here we are going to check second, that is semi-strong form efficiency, whether publicly available information is reflected on stock prices of. So in that case, we found that few studies are conducted on mergers and acquisitions and banking mergers especially. Therefore, there is in this against backdrop, we are going to attempt that. So that is the objective, to examine the impact. Stock prices are not significantly affected by are close to zero, that is related to our objective. So for that we use the secondary data for three types. One is firstly we collected the data from the mergers announcement date, actual date we did here. So we collected the actual date when they announced announced that particular announcement. Then thereafter we collected the daily closing prices of the stock prices. Then we collected the daily closings of benchmark index, that is S&P BSE Sensex. So these event study methodology. So in that we that is here we are going to check how that stock prices are impacted. Pre and post we are comparing here. So that is the formula. Expected return equals to alpha and beta. So that is the event study timeline. Pre 10 days and post 10 days we are comparing based upon the event estimation. That is the. We found that most of the cases are significant. In the case of after declaration of the announcement, we found that significance at T plus 1 day, that is 1 day. After 1 day, we found that significance. Then 4th day also we found that significance. 5th day also we found the significance. It shows that there is a impact of, we are going to reject our null hypothesis. First one is therefore we reject the null hypothesis because it is a significant, we found significant. That is, that merger announcement do not impact on the stock prices. We rejected, suggesting that merger announcement statistically impact on banking sector during our window period. So also another objective, hypothesis we also reject here because overall most of the following events study statistically significant impact, indicating that mergers announcements affect the stock prices. So therefore we can say that so after announcement of the any mergers announcement, we can suggest investor they can make the profit during this period. So we can found that abnormal returns, how after stock announcement, how stock prices are reacted. We can see that here. So that is the average abnormal returns, how the stock prices are reacted. So that is the one average abnormal. So we conclude that therefore we conclude that Indian stock market may not be efficient in semi-strong form during the observed period. Our findings are consistent with previous studies. So the study challenges the semi-strong form of EMAs, giving the investor arbitrage opportunity to make abnormal gains using buy and hold strategy or trading strategy. On the other side, we also recommend to policymakers maintain the market integrity and protecting investors, ensuring transparent information. Further research could be upon this exploring market efficiency using corporate actions and macro variables. Thank you. Thank you.
Next presenter.
Not from Bellary, not from University.
Here number 60, Miss Meghana.
Bellary University students present.
Assume to be present. Yeah. Assume to be present.
Very good afternoon, everybody. I am Meghana, yes, research scholar from the same university, but from the my supervisor, that is Dr. Ravinarayan sir. Both of us together are representing this paper. So my topic is integration of technology with actuarial services in life insurance sector of India. So what are the various options of technology that can be integrated in life insurance sector of India and that can be used by actuaries in order to provide good, better services to the insurance holders. So in the year 2000, that is the present union budget. The present union budget, while presenting, our Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had a vision called Insurance for All by insurance products. So for this risk management team of life insurance, risk management team of every Indian life insurance company will have to provide good life insurance products, and that can be possible only with the integration of technology. And so this present study is concentrating on what kind of technologies can be adopted by actuaries in order to provide better life insurance products. So there are few good studies available internationally, and we can find the gap in Indian region. So though there are few present, though there are few papers present even in Indian region, but we can see that Indian current status does not match with the global integration of technology. And the objectives of my study are to identify and have better understanding of technologies that can be integrated with actuarial services, to understand the impact of technology integration on services rendered by actuaries, and to compare integration of technology and actuarial services between India and global insurance markets. So my hypothesis, the integration of technology has no impact on services rendered by actuaries in life insurance business of India. So this is my research methodology. On going through various studies, it was found that these are the 5 top technologies that can be integrated by actuaries in risk management, especially in life insurance sector. Data visualization to communicate easily. Actuaries can easily communicate data to the various stakeholders through data visualization tools. And predictive modeling is important, where they can determine insurance premium and develop effective risk management strategies. And third technology that can be widely adopted is cloud storage and cloud computing. Actuaries often work with large data sets, including insurance claims data, policyholder information, and financial data. So this would be helpful in it. And then fourth is AI and machine learning. Machine learning has all potential to revolutionize the actuarial work in insurance, while machine learning algorithms can analyze historical data while making policies and while underwriting the policyholder. Customer data during interaction, which would allow actuaries and data scientists to conduct data-driven analysis if the data can be captured and organized. And coming to the test run to evaluate the hypothesis, the hypothesis was integration of technology has no significant impact on services rendered by actuaries in life insurance business, and we can find a significant self-change in 0.0 hypothesis accepted. This indicates technology do influence actuarial services. And R value is 0.343, that is a moderate positive correlation. And R square is 0.117, which indicates that with integration of technology, the services can be improvised by 11.7%. And here is a comparison chart. Society of Actuaries Research Institute has conducted a study during the year 2023-24 across the global actuaries who are rendering the services in life insurance, and it was seen that these are the 8 top technologies that are used by global actuaries. And the study conducted by me, we can see a chart which is showing 9 technologies that are adopted by Indian actuaries in life insurance sector. So we can find a similarity in data visualization tools, where it is usually used in a common base among Indian insurance business and as well as global insurance business. And the next thing where we can find a contradicting perspective is predictive modeling. Predictive modeling in global level, it is highly used, but Indian level it is not. It is in the least category when we just look into the percentage there. So my key findings are technology integration improves the services rendered by actuaries in life insurance business, and it was proven with the study run, that is regression study run. And regression analysis conducted is observed with R value 0.343, that is positive moderate correlation, and 11.7% variance, that is technology is positively influencing the
services rendered by actuaries in life insurance business. And the most common technologies adopted in India and across the globe by life insurance businesses are data visualization tools, cloud storage and cloud computing, AI or machine learning, robotic process automation, and predictive modeling. Yes. So, integration of technology into actuarial practices within India's life insurance sector marks a transformative shift toward efficiency, accuracy, and strategic insights. Regression analysis has also confirmed it. Now, there is a question: can technology replace actuaries? Definitely, technology cannot replace actuaries, but there is absolutely no doubt that actuaries with technology will replace those actuaries without technology. Thank you so much.
Can I ask question? Yes, sir. Your R-square is 11.7%, is it?
Yes, sir.
Now your p-value is significant. 11.5%, how you can get significant? Just see, ma'am, you check it, your data. I am asking, just show. 11.5. 11.7 something. 11.7. Something. For which you want a significant value p. P is less than 0.05. It cannot be. For 11.5%, just it is explaining your data. That 11.5%. For which you got it is significant. 0.005. May not be correct that figure what I am saying.
No, you have to get
once again we check it.
Less than 0.5. 5% level of significance. Your p value should be less than 0.5. Okay, it's okay. You discuss with your guide. You should all best, ma'am.
Regression ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Regression ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ p value. p value. That's what is significant. Because for 11.7% it cannot come 0.05 accretion. Go 60, 70 like that should be there. Accretion. This is R-square. At least 70% or 60% accretion spread you will make. Accretion, not p value. Accretion. Relationship first ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ p value ಅಗತ್ಯ ಬರೋದು. ಇರಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅದೇನು ನೋಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಚೆಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ
Next presenter, Mr. Vijay Kumar Talwar from Rani Chennamma University.
Serial number?
Sir, his name is not included in the list. Spot registration.
Please.
Due to some technical issue, we will present after some time. Next presenters, Muniraju M, Sushmita I and Priyanka S. Next presenter, good afternoon to the dignitaries on the stage and on the front row and paid presenters and students. My name is Sushmita, Assistant Professor, the MCT College, Colombo. Okay, so let me start my paper with a story that Arjun is a 29 years old techie who is working in Bangalore. He is very strong with his tech and all the aspects of how to develop a software and other things. But he is lacking how to do his financial planning. He doesn't know how to do it because he is not the background from, or he doesn't have the knowledge of finance because he studied in science and he doesn't know about that. So that is his major problem, and he is very ambitious and he wants to do more in life. So he installed an app and entered his bank details and he has given his credit card details. So this app started to track all his expenses for the last month and analyze where he is spending and categorized into different categories. How much percentage he is saving, how much percentage he is investing, or how much percentage on clothes, dining and other things. So this AI gave him the suggestions how to reduce his expenses, track these things and make them to invest in the financial plans, and it has given a step-by-step details to him so that he can invest and he has all the other things he can achieve in his life. So the research gap tells that this is how the AI platforms are working. This is how the people over themselves and become financially. The research gap is there are many studies, but the studies on how these platforms are enabling or influencing these people or consumers' decision making is studied less. So I have focused on this. This is the problem statement where how the trust, ease of use and usage. My objective is to study how the AI is powering the people through the platforms, AI platforms, and how the consumers are making decisions, how it is impacting them to make financial decisions. So I have done an extensive review of literature, and this is the research methodology. Primary data has been collected, and the main target is on millennials, that is within the age of 25 to 40 years. This is the demographic data. This is the data analysis stage. This is the data analysis stages I have gone through for analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. So this shows the reliability of the data, internal validity, convergent validity, and how good other things. So for other testings, okay, this shows the strength of the model. R and R square, all the parameters have been tested. So there are 4 hypotheses that I have tested. How the trust platform using and how the ease of use of these platforms, then mediating effect of AI platforms on making the decisions through platforms, and it helps in how it helps in making the financial decision is being studied, and all this 7 hypothesis has been tested and the p-value is less than 0.05 and all are supported, all are accepted. So coming to the findings, so trust in AI platforms is very much required because the people do not trust when it comes to money. So there is a need for trusted AI platforms among the consumers. Ease of use, they may have to make a little bit more easier to use it, and the platform enhances. It has to enhance the financial planning awareness. So if we go through the Grow app, they will give you the modules to understand how to invest in stock markets. That is very much required in all the other platforms also. So then it is financial awareness, planning awareness is also an important thing, and the last one is ease of usage. They have to make the platform easy to use so that they can trust and download, and so they can become financially independent. Practical implications are the developers, it helps to know how important they have to make their platforms easy to use, and the second one is it helps that financial institutions to enhance customer Next presenter, serial number 30, Mr. Hitesh Swami.
Department of Studies analysis of AU's a transformative changes in innovation. We are experienced with the Payments Bank and Neo Banks and Small Finance Bank. The small finance banks are the banks which are providing primary services to the unbanked and underbanked populations, and small finance banks were introduced in 2015, and small finance banks plays an important role bridging financial gaps by providing essential bank services and formal credit. Small finance banks also plays an important role in enhancement of financial inclusions of government of India. Next slide. The FinCare Small Finance Bank merged with the AU Small Finance Bank, a milestone in banking. So that previously we experienced with many mergers in Indian banking sector. Like I have studied in my PhD thesis, State Bank of India mergers, and recently with merger, that is the FinCare Small Finance Bank merges with the AU Small Finance Bank. It is also one of the landmark consolidation in the banking sector. The board of AU SFB, that is Small Finance Bank, and FinCare Small Finance Bank approved the merger on October 29, 2023. Later, shareholders of both the banks were approved by the November 17, 2023 and November 24, 2023. As per their proposal, the Government of India and the Competition Commission of India is approved this merger plan in January 23, 2024 and cleared under Section 31, Subsection 1 of the Competition Act. And this merger took effect from 1st April 2024. The major benefits of this merger is formation of larger banks in the small finance banks sector and stronger financial institution, enhanced its service offerings also, and wider market reach and improved operational efficiency. Next slide. There are many studies which are significant variations in operational efficiency, and other studies there are limited studies which are related to profitability analysis, with particularly respective to AU Small Finance Bank merges with the FinCare Small Finance Bank. Hence, I have identified this gap and I attempt to evaluate the analyzing the AU Small Finance Bank profitability before the merger. Why? Because the merger took place only after the merger is 1 year. The post merger was not been done since the bank had just completed 1 year of the merger of post merger. Next. There are objectives of my study and methodology to examine the profitability analysis of AU Small Finance Bank before the merger by using ratio analysis with respect to margin ratios and return ratios, and to give suggestions for the improvement of AU Small Finance Bank. AU Small Finance Bank experienced some of the ratios are declining trend in the particular bank, so that optimizing operational costs and enhancing productivity to improve profit margins, strengthening to prudent lending recovery mechanism to essential to reduce NPAs and improve asset returns, and leveraging digital technologies and automation will enhance efficiency and customer reach, and post merger integrating FinCare digital sense of digital strengths of the particular bank with the AU Small Finance Bank's wide network can generate scale efficiency, and strategic capital allocation is needed to improve shareholders' equity returns and diversifying into non-interest income streams to support stable profitability in varying marketable conditions. Thank you.
Next presenter, Ms. Soumya A. Serial number 27. Next presenter, Mr. Vijay Kumar Talwar from Rani Chennamma University.
A very good afternoon to everyone, respected dignitaries on the
and of the dais. I am Vijay Kumar Talwar from Rani Chennamma University, a research scholar doing PhD under the guidance of Professor B.S. Navi. And thank you organizing committee for giving me an opportunity to propose my presentation titled on merger outcomes in Indian banking, a special case studies on Canara Bank. Recently, we have witnessed so many mergers from SBI Associates from 2019 to till now. We have witnessed a merger in strategic tool used by banking. I am purely focusing on banking industry. It is one of the strategic tool used by banking industry in order to increase the operational efficiency, in order to minimize the cost. They are going for banking mergers, and nowadays banking also plays an important role in improving the economic condition of country. That's why our government is World Economic Banks, our government is promoting mergers and acquisitions. Directly, I will go for my research problem. Why, even though many people have doing so many research papers on mergers and acquisitions, they are merely focused on ratio analysis, and some to the extent we have ANOVA analysis and all those analysis. It's purely based on regression analysis and also a extended part of correlation analysis. Research. As I have taken that while doing the regression analysis, we have to bifurcate dependent variables and independent variables. As we have to, that's why I have taken the ROA, return on asset, as a dependent variables like CAR, capital adequacy ratio, GNPA, NNPA, which will have a direct or indirect impact on our dependent variables. And hypothesis, as we know, null hypothesis, there is no relationship between, there is no significant impact of all these independent variables on dependent return on assets. Methodology used is it's purely empirical study where I have collected the data from the annual websites of Canara Banking for last 8 years, from 2016-17 to 24-25, and even the dependent variable is a return on asset, because how much investment we are going to make in an asset and how much amount we are going to get is the return, that is indirect word of profitability. That's why ROE is a dependent variable and other 5 elements are independent variables. And I have also used correlation analysis and multi-dependent variable is also called as outcome. In order to achieve the outcome, we have to focus more on the dependent variables. That's CAR, B2, GNPA, NNPA, liquid asset to total asset, and advance to that one. And as per our regression model, the results are CAR is of beta value plus 0.583 and p value of 0.022, where P value is less than 0.05, that is significant. Also there is a word positive is also there. Means CAR is directly having a positive reflect. Capital adequacy ratio is having a positive impact on your return on asset. It means 1% change in your CAR will increases the 5% change in your asset value, asset quality. That's why CAR is having positive value, and even we can look after that GNPA, that is gross and net is also there. Gross non-performing assets, where gross non-performing having a P value of 0.027. It is also one of the significant matter, even though it is also where it is 0.10, means that word -10, that is 10% we are going to behind that one. If 1% change in the value of your positive relation, whereas NP is also having a positive, but the relationship is having minus value is there. Beta coefficient is minus value, means adverse value. At the end, I want to give some suggestion that having a capital adequate sector leads to give you a higher return on capital assets, and the bank has to more focus on non-performing assets, because that non-performing more regarding non-performing assets. And the conclusion is, of course, the bank performance has been increased, but it has been increased but not to the extent what they have expected, because of so many other independent variables. At the end, recently we are also now witnessing Gramina Bank mergers also there. That's why in order to cope up with the international banking standards, the Indian bank should have to merge with each other to compete with international level. Thank you. Thank you, Madam.
Next presenter, Mrs. Sudha and Manjunath K. Serial number 29. Good morning to all. My name is Sudha Ganjar, research scholar, Rani Chennamma University, Belgaum. My guide is Dr. Manjunath K, associate professor. My topic is applications of artificial intelligence in life insurance industry, a study on SBI and HDFC life insurance. So artificial intelligence is the most computer-based technology using the AI. It is developed to think, learn and make decisions like a human being. It reduces the human errors and reduces the paperwork. So AI application is important in the insurance industry. So insurance is the relationship between the includes risk. So artificial insurance is important for a human being. Nowadays the insurance industry also adopting AI technologies for customers and distributors and agents and other purposes. So after reviewing literature, the need of study is it is most important technology in all sectors. So life insurance industry also uses AI technology for better customer services and 24/7 services. Types of AI technologies adopted in selected life insurance companies such as the benefits of AI technology in SBI and HDFC life insurance. So it is based on secondary source of information and it is a descriptive in nature. So SBI is SBI and HDFC life insurance company is the top most private life insurance companies in India. So I have selected these two companies for the purpose of study. So SBI and HDFC uses various Lavanya for all customers, Wise IVR and Smart Care Aadhaar based key mandate, SBI Life OS Studio and 24/7 inbound customer care services and NASA means needs analysis and suitability analysis. Related to partners and distributors, it also uses many apps for providing a better services, and it also uses human capital management and intelligent document processing system, and it also uses security initiatives and protect the customer data from cyber hackers. So it uses data centers, disasters recovery and wide area networks. According to HDFC Life Insurance Company, it uses many AI technology tools related to customers needs, customer first, customer 360 platforms, and Insta Code 2.0 applications for customer related queries. It also resolves customer queries within 24 hours or immediate for quick responses. It uses digital first ecosystem like video PCVC means pre-conversion verification checks tools and Insta PRL tools for distribution system. It also uses operational efficiency, Inspire, Smart Triggers and Banca Assurance apps for related to HDFC bank related. So after analyzing this research, insurance company also uses AI technologies for better services, easy access for all customers, distributors and agencies, and providing 24/7 services and it. Next presenter, Ramesh Barikar and Nirmala Jain.
Good evening to all respective Department of Management, BSKAP, under guidance of Dr. Nirmala J, Assistant Professor of BSKAP. My title on Business Responsibility and Sustainable Reporting, BRSR, a theoretical perspective corporate accountability and ESG integration India. BRSR, Business Responsibilities and Sustainability Reporting Framework, Security Exchange Board of India, 2021 implemented in top 1,000 companies market capitalization, corporate accounting theories, stakeholder theory, legitimate theory, then institution theory. Next. I have ESG concept, environmental, emission and energy wastage, second social, labor, human rights and governance, board independence, ethics and transparency. Next. I have reviewed some articles and reports. Then frame in 3 objectives. First one, explore the theoretical rationale behind the implementation of BRSR in India. Second one, to analyze the framework to disclose the requirement of BRSR. Third objective, challenges in implementing a baggage reconciliation system. Then have a research methodology, purely qualitative. Then first objective I frame theoretical rationale behind the implementation of BRSR in India. First, in integration into the business practice, proactive risk identification, building stakeholder confidence, global compatibility, support sustainable reporting, sustainable development goals, focus on measurable outcomes. Second objective, the framework on disclosure requirement of pertaining to BRSR, general disclosure, management of process of disclosure, principle wise performance, design principles, national guidelines, responsible and business conduct. The challenges upfront of costs, such regulatory and legal challenges, human errors in manual process, lack of managerial support, need of employees training, complex governance structures. Conclusions. The collaborative effect regulations, industry leaders and stakeholders, the frameworks present unique opportunities for Indian firms to become global ESG leaders. Thank you, sir.
Next presenter, Mr. Vaidyan Sridhar and D. Anjaneyu.
Respected sir, my name is P. Sridhar. A study with special reference to common district or village. This is my PhD topic. Objective of the scheme. Main objective of the scheme is open the accounts. Number of accounts we have to open. It means poor people must maintain bank accounts. Then only financial literacy, illegal problems must be reduced. Yes. 2014, the scheme was introduced by Guinness Book of World Record is created. Yes. Implication: how the scheme is implemented. Phase 1, 15th August 2014, 15th August 2015, 14 to 15. 1 year it is first of all introduced. The main thing is universally access to bank facilities to all avoid basic banking account RuPay card and it has enhanced insurance coverage. It means every citizen must be open bank account. It covers insurance sectors also. And to avoid extension of the direct fund transfer of funds from government subsidies, government to citizen, every related must be transferred the fund. Yes. Phase 2, 15th August 2015 to 14th August 2018. In this sector, micro insurance was introduced by the government. And another sector was also covered. And credit card, credit guarantee fund of coverage was default according to the covered. It means poor people will get the overall facilities. Next. Sorry. Next. Extension. Beyond 14 August till date. The scheme is overall facility 5,000 to 10,000. Accident insurance coverage, RuPay card holders 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. Age limit overall facility revised 15 to 60 years to 15 to 65 years. No condition has to order up to 2,000. These six pillars of the PMD scheme. Number 1, deposit account balance required. It means new balance not required to open a bank account under this scheme. Next, RuPay debit card also related. Need for the study. According to 2011 census, 250 million holders only have the bank account holders. So we need a number of accounts to open. Yes. So objective of the study: to know the silent figures of the benefit enjoyed from the PNB account holders. It means every poor people must be open bank account. It is a summary of the scheme. Yes, sir. PMJ scheme digitally gives financial support to the other government schemes. Open the PMJ account, then only the government subsidies. Other schemes also will be covered. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is methodology. Secondary source of data coverage of government policies. Based on government policies, I covered this one. 15 to 60. Thanks. Thanks. Private sector, public sector, other banks also covered in segment in charter. Yes, sir. This is district overall. Total 100 district covered. Number of accounts PNB account opened and covered in this area, sir. Review of the literature. Number of finance journals covered, sir. So totally it means every citizen must be open bank account. Yes. Everyone will be open bank account. Then only the government fund will be transferred from government to poor people. This is the main summary of this scheme.
Next presenter, Dr. Faisal T. and Mrs. Simi B.S.
Good afternoon all. This is Simi B.S. I and Dr. Faisal jointly presenting a paper on the topic healthy food. This is general introduction. This study mainly focused to examine the role of digital influences on the three perspectives such as consumer attitude, consumer involvement and purchase intention towards healthy food. It is based on three objectives: to evaluate the role of digital influences on consumers' attitude in the context of healthy food choice, to examine the level of consumer involvement with digital influences towards healthy food, and to investigate the influence of digital influences on consumer purchase intention towards healthy food products. The study also based on three hypotheses. Digital influences have a positive impact on consumer attitude towards healthy food choice. Digital influences have a significant impact on consumer involvement towards healthy food choice, and digital influences have a positive influence on consumer based on empirical approach. A non-probability purposive sampling method was used for this study. Sample size was 384 participants for this study. Both primary data and secondary data used for this study. Primary data collected by the various questionnaire. The data collected from Instagram users in who followed at least one influencer associated with healthy eating and lifestyle were eligible to participate in this study. Secondary data collected from various groups, articles, edited chapters, social media sites, etc. The main finding: a large segment of the respondents fall in 31 to 40 age group. Influencers on Instagram are more responsive to survey in this domain. The influence of digital influences on consumer attitude in the context of healthy food choice pointed that our p-value was less than 0.001, indicating statistical significance. Correlation coefficient ranged from 0.80 to 8. Consumer attitude. The data support the hypothesis that digital influences positively influence consumers' attitude towards healthy food choice. To evaluate consumer involvement with the digital influences towards healthy food pointed that our correlation between followers and the why consumer involvement indicating a positive and strong and statistical. With the digital influencers, their level of involvement in healthy food behavior increases. And as we investigate the influence of digital influences on consumer purchase intention towards healthy food products, said that our correlation between followers and purchase intention variables are statistically. It is concluded that digital influencers positively influence consumer purchase intention towards healthy food products. The major suggestion that are more likely to trust followers